And welcome to Strictly Businews. I am Alfonso Santinello. We are one Corey short today. She couldn't make it, so Andrew Jensen from JX2 Productions, thank you so much for coming on. And as the world of web internet, TV, I guess, the show must go on. So today we're going to go over a bunch of fun topics. Foxconn to replace workforce with the robots. Yeah. Amazon makes deal with NBC to widen video streaming service. From Forbes.com, Internet Explorer users are stupid. And there's a city for sale. So let's get right into it. First off, Foxconn to replace workforce with robots. So if you don't know what Foxconn is, it's the company that manufactures parts used in Apple's the iPhone, the iPad, and it's pretty much saying that they're going to replace the workforce with 1 million robots in the next 3 years. Terminator.
It's unbelievable that they're going to get rid of all those jobs while the economy is trying to look for more jobs.
Exactly, and their claim is that they're trying to save costs. Well, you know, we're just saying. Currently has 10,000 robots, and the next year this number should jump up to 300,000 and up to 1 million in the next 3 years. So they already started working with these robots, and they're going to pretty much be doing simple tasks that normal human people do, but they're like welding and assembling parts. So it's not like they're going to be, you know, having a robot do marketing for them or anything like that. But at the same time, that's a lot of jobs. All right. How do you feel about that?
I feel great. It's going to turn into a robot industry.
Yeah, this is, I mean, they were talking about even with the auto industry that's been going on for a while anyway, but at the same time, it is what it is. Like, I don't know. Next up, Amazon makes a deal with NBC to widen its video streaming service. First off, I want to say I didn't even know Amazon had a video streaming service, but I saw this article and it's actually, what they're coming out with is a device. Now, kind of, not like an iPad or the Motorola, whatever it's called, Zoom. It's going to be streaming just TV and movies, kind of like the video version of the Kindle and the Nook.
So you just have to carry around one more thing with you if you want to watch a video from Amazon or you want to read a book from Amazon.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. So instead of carrying around a laptop that's like this thick, you're going to be carrying around iPads and Nooks and everything that will equal out to being that thick. But
you just have to have 14 chargers and 18 subscriptions. Just get an iPad.
Yeah, it's. I mean. But it's one of those things where you have the money to spend on fun toys. I guess this is another fun toy. But Amazon, they're announcing the deal with NBC Universal to access part of the Universal Pictures from the film library on this past week. So they give us non-exclusive access to Elizabeth Babe and Billy Elliot. I haven't heard of any of those. But last week, Amazon and CBS announced a similar deal to stream 2,000 episodes of their older TV shows. So they're pretty much saying it's a $79 a year subscription thing, which is already better than what Netflix is doing.
Except they don't have as many programs as Netflix.
Well, not yet.
Not yet, but...
But this is the 5-month-old streaming service is available at no additional cost for members. So it's only been, the streaming service has been around for 5 months. It hasn't even been that long. But they're looking to really go big with it with this new device that they're putting in with it. So next up from Forbes.com, Internet Explorer users are stupid.
Very stupid.
All right, so this was a study done by psychometric assessment firm Aptiquant. They're from Canada. Enough said. So this is what they're pretty much saying. After measuring the IQs of exactly 101,326 people and correlating their scores with the browsers that they did to have these tests, there was a clear indication that, and this is in quotes, I'm reading this from what was on Forbes.com, there was a clear indication that the subjects using any version of Internet Explorer ranked significantly lower on the average than others. So...
they're basically saying anybody who uses Internet Explorer is dumb.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're doing.
But, I mean, they're saying it also went with Chrome, Safari, Firefox. Those all rank higher than Internet Explorer. Microsoft all was lower. So I don't know how. I just don't get how they came up with this. Like, I feel like it just was kind of just up in thin air, and they kind of just, it just happened to be Internet Explorers, but it doesn't mean that they're stupid. I don't know.
I don't know.
This is one of the things and Forbes wrote about it. I mean, granted, it was in their blog section, but at the same time, like Forbes is a nice accredited site, I would like to think, and to post something like this, like I can see this more on like Mashable or Inc. or Fast Company. Forbes, I feel like, is more catered to like the real
Business world.
Yeah, and I don't know, but if you're on Internet Explorer,
You should switch.
yeah,
Save yourself.
It's dumbing yourself. You're dumbing yourself down. Lastly, there is a city for sale. The city of Scenic, South Dakota, is now on sale for $799,000. It's a 12-acre town established in 1906, and it pretty much all it has is a saloon, a dance hall, a museum, a bunkhouse, and 2 stores, a train depot, 2 jails.
Only one works though. Only one functional jail.
Why would they have 2 jails? The town only has 12 people.
acres.
Well,
10
no,
people.
10 people.
10 people, 12
Has 10
acres.
people, and it's all probably one inbred family. Like, but the woman, I guess, that owns all that land is diagnosed with cancer, so she just decided it was time to sell. No
So
shit.
if you want your own town, now is the time. Now is the time to move to South Dakota. I can't
because
even
that's the most promising land we have in this country. I don't know, what would you even do with your own town? I mean, you can be your own mayor and get away with.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
You
actually.
could arrest your own people.
Like, make me dinner. No, you're
You
done.
could go
You're
to your
going
own
jail.
bar.
But like all these businesses with 10 people, like how is that even possibly a town with 10 people? I think 12 acres, I think that's like my street that I live on. Like, I don't understand how,
3
like,
houses have 10 people here.
yeah, it's like, I don't know why can't this 12 acre just be part of a town that's right next to it? I don't understand how this is its own town to begin with. I think the town next to it,
Should just
buy it
take
out.
over.
Yeah, like, I don't understand why this is for
Next
sale.
town's probably 300 miles away.
I mean, this is maybe something good for like a celebrity to buy. I mean, $800,000 is nothing for a celebrity. It's like $8 to like us, us normal folk.
Yeah.
Now I'm talking to scenic South Dakota language. So I don't know.
Well,
It's an interesting thing.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right.
well,
Yeah, Andrew, thank you for coming on.
it's a quick episode.
Yeah, it was a nice quick one. Corey, come back to me. We'll be right back with our one-on-one with Derek Johnson from Tatango. So welcome back to Strictly One-on-One. I'm here with Derek Johnson of Tatango. Derek, thank you so much for coming in.
Hey, thanks for having me.
So for the people that don't know, what is Tatango?
Yeah, so Tatango is a real easy platform that allows any business or organization or even group to text message 10 or 10,000 people at the same time. That's pretty much all we do. Pretty simple.
So you founded the company, correct?
Yep.
So-
2007.
So how did the idea come about?
So the idea came about. I was in a fraternity, and we had about 100 guys in the fraternity. And if you're ever part of a fraternity, you know communication is usually lacking. Everything from parties to emergencies to bill reminders. Nobody knew what the heck was going on at any point during the day. So I sat down with some people in the fraternity. I said, how can we fix this problem? And the only solution we came up with was text messaging. If we could text message everybody would get the message. And I looked around on the internet in 2007, and there really wasn't anything that would allow a fraternity to text message 100 people at the same time. So from there, I dropped out of university and started Tatango.
And so, I mean, I was there when you relaunched the site. It started under a different name, right?
Originally in 2007, it started as Network Text, which isn't that sexy of a name, obviously. And I think in late 2008, we switched the name to Tatango. And in 2010-ish, late 2010, we really focused or shifted our focus away from, well, we still do groups and organizations, but our main focus now is more for businesses to use it as a marketing tool.
So how did you come up with the new name?
I wish there was a good story behind it, but we locked ourselves in a conference room for like 5 hours and finally one of the employees, he came out to Tango and it was available and we really wanted to go to dinner, so we just said screw it. That's our new name.
So, what are some of your? I've gone through the website, and for people that want to go to Tango.com, what are some of those examples of the businesses you've done work for?
Yeah, we work for all kinds of businesses. Our main, bread and butter are food and beverage, so restaurants usually, entertainment, everything from bowling alleys to paintball fields. We do a lot of nightclub, so any kind of dance club, nightclub, bar. We work in the service industry, so a lot of salons, a lot of spas, and then we do a lot of political work also. So we have some, top candidates such as, Scott Brown from Massachusetts and Patty Murray from right here in Seattle.
So, what are your future plans with the Tango?
So right now, our goal is to keep the platform as simple as possible. That's been one of our, main focuses for the last, I would say, year or so, is not adding feature bloat to our service, and I think we've done a really good job only having the product and the features that are needed from businesses, and only those features. So unless 98% of our consumers or our customers want one feature, we aren't going to add it to our service. So keeping it streamlined and easy as possible to use. Just as an example, it takes about 45 seconds to set up a national campaign onto Tango. So it's very, very quick. And then obviously growing the business. Right now, I think everybody wants to get into text messaging. All the consumers are using it. The businesses want to attract the consumers by contacting them on platforms that they understand they use constantly. And text messaging right now, there's really no other way, except for text messaging that has the open rate and that is in the pocket every single minute of the day.
Great. So, to Tango.com, if you want to find out more about the Tango. Derek, thank you so much for coming on, and we'll be right back.